Mic check. Morning Discord, morning YouTube. Let's get into it. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind today. All right, let's my apologies. I wasn't able to make a trading plan. So we're gonna have to wing it. We're gonna have to wing it. I'm sorry, I just wasn't able to make a trading plan today. I'm not gonna make any excuses for it. There's actually no excuse to be had, so that's just what it is. Hopefully you can find it in your hearts to forgive me, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay, don't worry about it. Let's look for a play under the 5. Let me see. 30 minutes says, oh. "30 minutes says we might be starting a bull cycle under the water." Okay, got a strong move on the 5 minute. Now the 5 minute look, okay, hold on. Let's let this early morning candles play out. Liquidity grab from 64.42, or are we gonna make this support and shoot up? Maybe they already grabbed the liquidity from the 5 already. So let's see. So I expected yesterday to see this. Watch. I mean, our cup and handle played out, but I expected to see this yesterday. And then this kind of broke structure. Right? This broke structure. So yeah, that's all there is to say about it. It broke structure, so it didn't play out. So now we'll see what happens now. We're gonna use this magenta for now until we don't need it. Let's let a couple cycles go by. I think we do much better when we get some data, because you'll notice at some point during the day I'll say it's gonna be one or the other. Either one of these two things is gonna happen. I'm not even there yet, so we need data. So let's be patient today, and it looks like we may have already grabbed that liquidity from the 5. Let's see if this is, if 64, what is this? 64.42. Let's see if this becomes support. I'm here. I'm just being quiet. I'm gonna let this these early candles play out. I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball because I was so ill prepared this morning, and I deeply apologize. Ill prepared this morning, so I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball. You know, I have my normal preparation for the trading floor, and I didn't get to do that, so I feel a little off. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. Pretty strong bull cycle here. I want to see if this makes support. If 64.42 makes support. Pink Ranger. All right, we got support here. Looks like. Still early. I'd still like a couple candles to play out. If you see me constantly moving the screen like this, I don't know why, but for some reason I need to do that to see the movement, because I can kind of picture it in my head, so I have to manipulate the screen a lot. I don't know why. It doesn't actually make sense. Now granted, I said if this forms support, I didn't really give any further instruction after that, but it's just to keep a mental note in my head, because so I can have an idea of what to expect here. I think I might want to test magenta for our down. Yeah, I want magenta to test for the down. Okay, I didn't give instruction if 64.42 forms support. My thought process was that we're gonna have another push up if this forms support. However, I don't want to give that instruction in the Discord because it's still early, right? It hasn't even been 15 minutes. I usually like to wait 15 minutes before we even make a play. I'm just sticking to the rules, even though internally this is what I'm thinking. If this forms support, this would be a good, entry for the call. However, we still have our other rules we have to consider. But there are going to be those times before that 15 minutes when you just know, right? And it is what it is. Sometimes you just know, but we just stick to the rules today. All right, let's see if we get a liquidity grab. And then just be patient today. Let's see that. Still early, let 1 or 2 cycles go by. Now this may not happen right here, right? Maybe it's, wait. Maybe it'll be here. Something like that, but just be patient. We'll see. Just be patient. All right, let's see if we get, let's let this bear cycle play out, right? If we're above the water and we get a weak bear cycle, then we'll look for our entry, okay? Easy. Just be patient. Ignore this blue. I'm testing. Ignore this blue. So legs haven't closed yet. Give it a second, right? This is we're still inside the movement. Legs haven't closed. So our weak bear cycle might look like this. Okay, whenever it happens, I'm just giving you an example. So let's wait for the weak bear cycle if we want to go long. At minimum, right? If the weak bear cycle happens, but we're at some key level, then maybe we'll think twice. So we gotta let that happen. We don't want to front run it. The market will tell us exactly what's going to happen. You just got to listen. A lot of times we like to jump in before it told us what's up. We just got to pay attention. It's telling you. We can't jump here, right? Because this is where the data is coming in. The market's starting to reveal itself now. It's just starting. So let's be patient. Just watch. You'll see. You will see. Just be patient. So everything I'm doing now is preparing for when we get some clarity, okay? So we're just testing. We're testing now. We need to test. We need to test our stuff first. Once we get that test done, then we'll know. So just be patient. Me personally, I'm not done yet. I need more data. I'm gonna clean up this chart just a little bit. I know it looks like Kung Fu. The Discord knows. Maybe the Discord knows what's going on. Just give it a second. Remember, this blue I was testing. So don't pay attention to this blue. and we're using this magenta from pre-market. So pre-market algos, you know, in early part of September, a little bit before, a few months ago, the pre-market was working, then it stopped working. So I'm gonna try it again. We'll try it because I was behind the 8 ball today. Puts is gonna safety puts is gonna be for sure break a retest of the 5, right? That's always gonna be a thing. So safety puts underneath the 5. Now we're trying to see if this is gonna happen, right? Because I don't know when, but I'm just telling you where it needs to happen, the price. So we're gonna check. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Maybe this blue's a thing, huh? Maybe this blue's a thing. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster sometimes. When we test this bottom magenta, you better expect a jump. If it doesn't, fine, but you know, already have it in your mind. Already have it in your mind. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Doesn't get any better than this. Absolutely perfect. All right, let's watch it do the dance here. All right, look, we're too close to the 5 now. You have to wait for the break, retest, and reject. That's just what it is. Okay, look at the perfection. Don't worry, you'll get there. It takes time. I'll be right. Be patient now. Now we got to be patient. Okay, why do we know the dance was going to be right here? Because we want to look out for something like that, right? But now you got to measure risk to reward to the 5, so that's on you. You got to measure risk to reward to the 5. If that happens. But this technically this was after our 15-minute entry. So if you took this one, because it was after the 15 minutes, good on you. Okay, what's the 15 minutes? I usually don't like to take trades minimum before 15 minutes. If we look at our double top, we had a double top that actually happened up there too. Double top doesn't mean what YouTube thinks it means, but Discord, hopefully you know what it means. If you don't, ask. So look, we had a double top here, like perfect double top. So we went over this on Sunday, as a matter of fact. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the chart just a little bit because I need to clean it up. Too much going on. I'm just gonna clean it up just a little bit. Everyone sees what happened, right? Everyone sees what happened. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Oh man. If you're interested in learning how to trade like this, send me an email, LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com. I'm going to get you sorted out. This is not a mistake. This is not an accident. This is all done live and in real time, right in front of your face. Watch what, you know, careful with this because the 5 is right here. Risk to reward, okay? Your safety puts are going to be break retest of the 5. That's the answer. Anything before that, don't know what to tell you. But if you're looking on YouTube and you're sitting here seeing, if you see that I'm literally drawing what's going to happen before it happens, and that doesn't mystify your mind, then you got problems. No, I'm just kidding. But if you're interested in learning how to trade, send me an email. Get you sorted out. I do need to clean this up at some point. I just wanted to keep it on there for right now because I like to brag and gloat. I like to brag and I like to gloat a lot, which is annoying. But I do need to get rid of it because it's starting to annoy my face. Okay, just be patient. There's nothing to do here. We gotta wait for our next setup. Don't rush anything. There's no trade here, right? You wait for the setup. Just be patient. We actually we haven't even gone through 2 full cycles, so you haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything. We haven't even gone through 2 full cycles, so just be patient. Here's what we do know as of right now. This is what we do know. We're stuck between this high a day at 65.42 and the 5. We know we're stuck between here for now. That's what we do know. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the chart. I'm done gloating. Here, I gotta clean it up. Give me a second. We gotta look for the next play, or we're gonna try to see what the market's telling us. Give me a second. I gotta clean this up. So look, if that were to play out, the entry is when it retests that level, right? Because this is the risk up here. The entry is when it comes back to retest it. So your entry should have been somewhere around here. If this were to play out, if you want to be risky and do that, okay, that's fine. That's the risk you're taking. But the entry is down here because you need to know that all of these got stopped out. Remember, every right shoulder and every handle is momentum. Did everyone just hear what I said? Listen, every right shoulder and every handle is momentum. Okay. So unless your handle, watch, let me show you. Unless your handle does the dance, unless it does this full dance, you don't know if you have momentum, right? That's the answer. Because essentially every handle is a shoulder to somewhere else. See it? So there you go. Now you know. So when I'm saying you gotta, as traders, we have to be able to sit with discomfort. You have to be able to embrace the retrace. I coined that term myself. Embrace the retrace. I'm gonna make it a thing in the trading world, and you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Okay. Now everything's starting to get easier. I still gotta clean this up. Everything's starting to get easier now, right? Let's give it a second. We want to see if it's gonna grab this liquidity and shoot off. We're below the water on the 1 minute. We're about to start maybe a we're gonna see if we're green is our macro algo, okay? We're gonna test to see if we're in green macro. All right, market's starting to get sketchy now. It's starting to get sketchy. You see the volatility that's coming in? We gotta let this volatility settle out. Okay, I've been saying it, but I actually have to clean up this chart. So just give it a second. We're in the middle of the water here, so there's no setup. Just be patient. Middle of the water. There's no setup. Let's see it. Five minutes says sideways. 30 minutes says it's got room for the up. It just might be ugly getting there. For safety puts, it's going to be the break, retest, and reject of the 5. Okay, that's going to be the safety puts. Something like that. Okay, that's the answer for puts. I mean, this still has a chance to reject here. I'm just cleaning up the chart. I think we're going to keep this green, however. If you didn't take any trades, you did the right thing. So just be patient. I think yesterday it took maybe like a solid hour before we were able to make any trades. So it's okay. Let's just wait. Ten trade. I hope no one's taking 10 trades in a day. That'd be ridiculous. Oh, I might see this right here. Oh, I'm late to the party on that. Sorry. Does everyone remember this pattern? Man, I know I'm sluggish today because I didn't catch that until it was too late. I didn't mark green as the calls yet, so you didn't miss anything. If you took it, that, you know, you got to protect your trade obviously, but I didn't mark it out, so it's only because I don't want to. We just need time, right? We just need time because these algos are going to switch up in who knows, so we need time, we need data. So I'm thinking we want to build in green and then maybe break. I don't know yet. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. That's the answer, because I don't know yet. Eventually I will. I just not yet. I need a little bit of time. Now, if this breathe plays out, then I'll know. So I need it to play out. This is why I plot things, and then when certain things happen, then the market's revealing itself. a highlighted blue. It has a confidence too because we're still stuck in this morning range. So risk to reward on break of blue. Risk to reward on break of blue. If this break of blue does happen, hold on. This is be patient. I'm not gonna go. Let's just wait for it and then we'll see. So if it is break of blue, then it's this. Watch. So if that happens, then you know the dance happened, right? Or you have, man, but hold on, watch. I don't want to get caught up like last time. So watch out for this secondary liquidity. Okay, we're above the water. Man, we're going through a lot of colors already. So if we're going to all these colors already, that means, usually that means at some point I'm gonna have to clean all this up and not start over, but adjust. So I'm already seeing too many. So be patient. Not every day is a trading day, but the market will reveal itself. Just give it time. I might like this little dance right here. I might like this little dance for the up. We'll see. All right, we're gonna test to see if orange is gonna be our up for the day. This is what we're testing. We're testing to see if orange is gonna be our up for the day. So I know it's late, but whatever. 30 seconds late is fine. This is a test. The confidence level 2. So I'm thinking if it's gonna be build in green and then break orange. We're gonna see. Now if we break above 64.42, if it forms support, and then if we also stay inside this yellow, okay, let's see something. Okay, it's gonna start to get easier now. Now it's gonna start to get easier. Yeah, I told you that time would come. I told you that time would come. We just gotta be patient, right? We needed to see which one was gonna be our dominant, so we're testing. I think this orange is the green, maybe? Yeah, the orange might be our green. Okay. See a little dance I said I like right here? This little dance I just circled right here. I like this little dance. So if this forms support, if we stay inside the yellow. Yeah. Told you it's gonna get easier as time goes on. I'm probably gonna have to clean up some of this. I will. I'll start cleaning it up right now, actually. Jeez, I don't know which. I kind of gotta leave it. I gotta leave it. We're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Okay. All right, just be patient. We want to see if it forms support here. Let's see if we form support on the break of this orange. Because that'll be our breathe. Okay. All right, so this is what we're testing. We're testing to see for the day if it's going to be build in green, break orange for our upside, and if it's going to be build in yellow and break blue for the downside. Excuse me, for the downside. All right, so if you need to write that down, write it down. If that changes, right? If we discover another macro algo, then we'll adjust. But for now, this is what we got. Okay, if you took it, you got to protect your trade, right? Hopefully, if you took it, you protect your trade. Otherwise, I know this yellow is uncomfortable, but it would be yellow, or, you know, I think back inside this orange would be the stop hunt. So. If you didn't take a trade, wait. Just wait for the next orange to form, right? That's all you got to do. You don't have to be, you don't need to force yourself into a trade. Just wait for the next orange to form. Isn't that easy? Why don't you just do that? That way you know what your setup is, right? That's why I'm telling you ahead of time. I'm telling you ahead of time. So now you know what your entries should be like, or should look like. You want it to build in green and then break this orange. Or you want it to build in yellow and then break the blue. Look at the strength on the 30. Okay, hopefully you protected your trade, right? You survived some retracement, you start moving it up a little bit, right? You embrace the retrace. Remember that, the term we coined earlier? You embrace the retrace. There it is. There it is. Okay? Okay? There we go. There we go. We just need to be patient. We just needed some patience. There it is. Okay. Okay. Good job. Very good job. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Excellent trade. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. We had it confidence level 2. Still inside yellow. There we go. Let's go. Let's print. Now we're printing. This is when the money printer starts going off. Ka-ching. Now look, you know you're in this yellow, so if it, you know, you're in yellow. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the money we printed. All we had to do was be patient. All we needed was a little bit of patience. The market will reveal itself. Are you listening to the hints when I told you? It's gonna get easier. Watch. At some point in time, I will say, watch how easy it's gonna get. I told you. And right before this move, I said, okay, look how easy it is now. You have to listen to what I'm saying. Very simple. Easy money. Easy money. Oh my goodness. Look at the money we just printed. Look at the money we just printed. It's all done live and in real time. If you're interested in learning how to trade like this, send me an email to LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com and I'm going to get you sorted out. I promise you. It's not a matter if, but when. Send me an email. You're sitting on here trying to trade off YouTube. You're trying to trade with a delay. You're trying to take the easy way out. It's never worked for anybody. The easy way has never worked. Look at the money we just printed. Come on now. Look at this money. And you're worried about late entries. Look, you see what I'm saying? Everyone's worried about late entries. Look at the money we just printed. Oh my goodness. It was too easy. It was too, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Hey. Victory. Is it really gonna reject right on the top of the lick box? Come on now. All right, here. All right, let's let's watch out. Excuse me. Let's look out for what could happen next. We always got to be on the lookout for the next play just in case, right? So let's look out for this, this, and this. Okay. Now we're high above the water. The legs haven't closed yet. If I'm saying things and you have no idea what I'm talking about, you got to join the Discord. We're high above the water, legs haven't closed, right? At this point in time is where you should be, where you really need to test your exit strategy. Remember, I've been telling you all day yesterday, we need to come up with an exit strategy, whichever it is, right? I give you the guardrails. I give you the options. If you don't know the options, you need to DM me. Don't just sit here and not understand, right? The legs haven't closed. We're above the water. They have not closed, and we're above the water, right? Listen to what I'm telling you. This is me giving you a little bit more confidence to hold a little bit, right? Especially if you I gotta go back and read the text yesterday. Yesterday I left a message saying, once we break our macro, once we figure out the macro, man, I gotta go find it. I gotta find it. So look, if you're sticking to your rules, you're still in the play. If you're sticking to your rules, your exit strategy, the ones I offer, you're still in the play. You're giving yourself a shot. Now, real gangsters are gonna hold until this MACD gets back below. I'm not that real gangster, so I'm either gonna wait for this to close all the way, or I'm gonna wait for this break of yellow. Either one. We are possibly in overbought territory on our stochastic. So, but these legs haven't closed. So don't get fooled by the fault there. See? You see why we stick to rules? This is why we stick to rules. You always get another bite at the apple. Legs haven't closed yet. You see why you stick to your rules? You can't let one or two you get another shot at the apple. You get another bite at the apple usually. It's rare that you don't get another bite at the apple. It's rare that the price just touches a certain level. I'm not saying it never happens. Of course it happens, but it's more of a movement, right? So it's rare it just touches one time and rejects straight back down. Usually, it wants to test that level. Do you see why I told you there's no reason to leave the trade yet if you follow your strategy? There's no reason to leave the trade yet. You survive, you embrace the retrace. Embrace the retrace. Okay, now you can at least, you have some type of a reasonable stop now. You know what I mean? You see retracement, you see a little lick box building here. Like this. Little tiny mini. Now you have a reasonable stop. This is a reasonable stop, right? Somewhere around here. And now if your exit strategy triggers, then you know what to do. Very simple. Look at the money we just printed today. Just stuck to our rules. Easy money. Easy money. I would also like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Alibaba and Escondido. If you are interested in having the most exquisite Mediterranean cuisine in all of San Diego, this isn't just me, it's actually true. The sanity, the quality. They just hired a new executive chef. The bathrooms are extremely immaculate. I highly recommend you check out Alibaba's and Escondido. Tell them LiveSPYTrading sent you and 20% off. Okay, I got my stop set, so whatever happens from here happens, and I'm gonna hope for the best. But I need to step away for one quick second. I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. I'll be right back. I mean, there's no setup, right? So just wait. There's absolutely no setup. Not even overtrade. You shouldn't be. If you're not in a trade yet, wait. I'll be right back. Hold on. Look, we follow our exit strategy rules. We follow our rules. This is how you gain the most profit. I've been doing it live in front of your face. I've been preaching, follow your rules. Do not allow one or two. You have to embrace the retrace. I'm making it a thing. I made it a thing. Embrace the retrace, okay? I want to Google that to see if anyone's if I'm stealing it from someone, because it's too good. It's too good. Patent pending. Patent pending. Don't even mess with it. Don't even mess with it. Patent pending. All right, I can't even leave because I'm so excited right now. I know I don't have the normal excitement. Look at the money we printed. We stuck to our rules. We have our exit strategy. It's very simple. It's very simple. You have to apply your rules, or else you would never know if you're going to be successful. We can't stop ourselves out because we see 1 or 2 red candles. Here, look. Break of this orange. We had either yellow, or the other one, or the whatever exit strategy you wanted to use. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tighten it up. I'm not gonna survive this week. If it is a weak bear, I'm not gonna survive. I'm gonna take my money for right now because I want to finish the week strong. First of all, I want to pad the account. You know. I'm okay. There we go. I'm gonna take a little bit more out of it now. A little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit more out of it. I'm not gonna survive this week bear cycle. If it does go, I'm not gonna survive because I'm just gonna take my money. Now, if we're good traders, we would take our, how much is this? 64.42 to 65. I would call it a day. If you're sitting here still trying to trade after this move, you have a problem. I'm gonna put my stop underneath this wick right here on the 1029 candle, a little bit underneath. Not. I'm gonna give it a little bit of room. Matter of fact, it should be under here, but like I said, I'm not gonna survive, so I already know my strategy. I went heavy on this, so I want to take out heavy profit. I went heavy on this. I'm taking out heavy profit. I know what my next entry looks like, right? I know exactly what my next entry looks like. Bang. I know exactly what it needs to look like, right? Building green, break yellow. Excuse me. Building green, break orange. Now, what I have to hope here is for a trending up bear cycle, which does happen. A bear cycle that trends upwards. If your uptrend is so strong, it is possible for your bear cycle to go up. So that's what I'm hoping for. If it stops me out, I'm gonna start nickel and diming, moving my stop a little bit. Okay, it actually, yeah, it stopped me out a few seconds ago on the brokerage. I had a hard time going back and forth between. I had a hard time going back and forth, or it took me some time to go between the trading view and brokerage, but so I stopped out. That was a good trade. I need to take a little break real quick. Okay, but nothing's changed, right? So look, this, if it happens, be patient, but don't overtrade. We're still high above the water, right? Okay, so Discord, please walk the newcomers through a week bear cycle, okay? Okay. I didn't leave any runners either, right? If I plan on leaving runners, I would have left my stop here for the runners and took full profit here, and let the runners at least play until this lick box. But I took everything here, so I'm not even mad about it. I don't care. But let's see. If it is going to be a week, look for something like this. If it's going to be a week bear cycle. I'll be right back. Don't overtrade, okay? Just be patient. Let me. Dang, I can't. There's just so much I feel like I need to do, and I can't get up, and I need to get up. So let's see if we're gonna build in green and break orange again. Or if this weak bear cycle comes in. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. Look, we're in the orange 5 on the 5 minute. We're in the orange 5 minute until we're not. Heavy liquidity on pink. Be careful. I'll be right back. Okay, for this, excuse me, it's not going to be the break. It's going to be the break and retest, right? Because look at the structure over here. So I'm showing you what to look out for, okay? Remember, we want to take right shoulders. We like this. This is what we like. So our puts, if we're gonna buy puts, this has to play out. Okay? If we're gonna buy puts, that has to play out. So just be patient. If we break this yellow, that should give you an indication. It's an indication, not a confirmation. Because we got to make sure we're not going to bounce in this blue, right? We got to make sure we're not going to bounce in this blue. So I'm telling you what to look out for. We got to make sure we're not going to just bounce in this blue. This is why I told you, watch out for that pink. The liquidity graph from the pink. We already expected this. Wait for confirmations. It never closed, right? It never closed. You have to wait for the confirmation. If you're jumping in before confirmation, then there's nothing I can do. Remember the rule. It needs to close above. Close above. That's the rule. It needs to close above. Not, oh, this looks good, because we knew there's liquidity here. We already knew that. That's why it's a pink ranger. And considering the pink rangers have been 100%, it's worth the wait, right? It's worth, why risk it? You know, we've been lucky with that 100% rate, but doesn't mean it's gonna happen all the time. I think we just got lucky that it's been 100% since I started putting them on. If you don't know what a pink ranger is, you need to join the Discord, LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com. I'll get you sorted. We're in orange until we're not. We're in orange until we're not. Remember I said that. So this yellow and this orange, our orange 5 and our yellow 1, those are the thing. Those are lining up, right? Let's see if we get rejection. Okay. Now the 30 minute still has a lot of strength, so be patient here. Wait for confirmations. Yeah, we need to see good movement. We need to take out some lick boxes for some puts. Okay, that's the truth. For puts, safety puts is going to be underneath 64.42. I'm telling you that right now. Safety puts. You got to make sure all this liquidity has been taken out. That's what we need to do. Now each level down will give you confirmations. But we don't want to get stuck in this blue. So wait for the confirmations. Obviously, there's no trade right here, right? We need a setup for a trade. Hold on, there we go. Now we're getting some data. So now, if you remember yesterday when I talked about confluence, if you need to go back and look at that confluence chart that I screenshot, go ahead and look at that confluence chart so you know what I'm talking about. Confluence, right? More than one thing telling us, right? Is this deep enough structure? When I'm saying deep structure, do we build enough inside green to give us the strength to break through orange here? That's what you need to ask yourself. Is this thin structure for continuation? Eesh. Okay, we're yeah. Yeah, 30 minute. Got some strength behind it, but we're at this key level here. So we're gonna wait for our setup, right? We know what the setup is. Nothing's changed. We're just gonna wait for the setup. I'll be right back. Really quick, I want to highlight to the Discord this thing here. I don't know if you guys remember that breathe from so long ago, but yeah, it works. So look, the reason why this is what separates the good traders from the non-good traders. You're in the middle of the water here. Unless you know something I don't, you know, if you buy puts now because you think it's gonna, I don't know, but we're in the middle of the water as far as I'm concerned. So we need to see if we're gonna have continuation. I want to see it dig deep, right? And if it's not gonna continue, then I want to see it. I need to know that we stopped everybody out here. I need to know everyone here got stopped out. And this kind of thin structure here, you know, we can only ask till 66.18. So let's say if it breaks orange, you can only ask till 66.18. So just be patient. If none of those things happen, then oh well, you don't lose anything. But the probability is on your side if you wait for puts until down here. The probability is on your side if you wait for a break and retest. Those are the probabilities. It's on your side in those scenarios. So if you see it's chopping in here, then there's no trade. Wait for the setup. We're in orange until we're not. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't, you see what's happening here? Let's, hold on, let me, there we go. Discord, I'm gonna go check on you guys. Are we all, no, I'm not. Are we all, let me go back through and look. Are we all with each other, walking through these trades with each other? We have strength in numbers. We have strength in numbers. Hopefully we're walking through it with each other. Okay. There we go. I like what I see. I like what I see. We're gonna have strength in numbers. If we're not united, we have to be united on this front. Believe that. Okay, let's see if we have some confluence. Go back and look at the trade chat from yesterday. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. I know it looks juicy, just wait for your confirmations. Now it didn't close, wait for your confirmations. Okay. Okay. This is evil because this is actually, look, it looks like this. This is evil. Okay, okay. Oh, by the way, on this break of orange, you got to protect your trade, okay? This trade is protected. From, what is it? Let's say 49 to 83. Yeah, that's enough to protect. This is a evil lick box here. Because the microstructure looks like it's pointing down, but technically we broke our orange. This is an evil play right here. 30 minutes says we got room for the up. 5 minutes says we got room for, 5 minutes says we may be tapering. 5 minutes says we might be tapering here. So, like I said, we don't know if we're gonna just retest this area up here, right? Another bite at the apple. This is a difficult trade. I mean, sticking to our strategy and our rules, trade protected, right? Safe. But I understand why I would be a little hesitant because you see this micro structure right here that completely went opposite. So if we, this is a tough one. This is a tough one because the microstructure says otherwise, but it broke microstructure technically. Technically, it's so close. This is a close one, all right? This is a scalp. Well, we knew from orange to pink anyway. We already said that. You can only expect that much, so. I have to consider this, you know, this is over 30 cents. You could have protected your trade. I have to consider this a win or safe. I have to consider this because it's, if you took the trade, you could be safe. You could have made money. That's all I can ask for, right? I told you the risk to reward on this. You got to watch out for this pink because you're still in this lick box. And this microstructure is tricky. So I get it. This one's tricky. This is why we, you know, really measure our risk to reward, understand where we are. Are we in oversold territory, overbought territory? We need to take all these into consideration. So if you're in the trade, you really need to stick to your rules here. If you're very rules-based and structured, this is a winner. This is a winner. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Okay. Trade protected, safe. So whatever happens from here, it happens. If you didn't protect your trade by now, there's nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Okay. Look at the money we're printing. Look at the money we're printing. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy here. There we go. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Here's our setup. Watch. Break of building green, break of orange, confluence. We just went over this yesterday. Easy money. Come on now. There we go. Easy. Are you guys starting to see the like our feelings are irrelevant here? When certain things happen, your probability is higher in a certain things need to happen. It's all about probabilities. When these things happen, I've tested it. I've gone through it already. We've done it every day. Remember, I warned you. Don't look at blue. Be careful. If we get stuck in blue, don't. We never broke our orange. We're in orange until we're not. Very simple. Don't get greedy. Look at the money we just printed. 30-minute, plenty of strength. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I showed you where the puts were, right? The puts were somewhere down here. Minimum it had to break blue. The calls were on the break of orange. There's nothing more I can do. These are the setups. And remember, I told you from way down here. Now you know what the setup is. Wait for the setup. Did I not? Rewind the tape. I told you over here, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry. The next setup is coming. What's the setup? Build in green, break of orange. What do? Build in green, break of orange. I'm telling you what the answer is. This is the answer. We do it every day. Why are you acting surprised? Stop being surprised. I'll be right back. Be patient. Let's see if this makes support, and then we need this to form support. Be patient. Let's get some strength up here. We knew to target here. Excellent trade. Excellent trade. We did the right thing. We followed our strategy. Remember, you always get another bite at the apple. It's very rare it just touches and goes back down. We just had this talk. It's very rare that it touches key level and just it's not impossible. It does happen. But, you know, you get a probability of chances that you're going to get another bite at the apple. Look at the liquidity grab from here. Now let's see. All right. Now we're patient. I know what everyone's waiting for. So just be patient here. Wait for this to form support. Now Discord knows to track off the 5 minute. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see if we form a double top here. For puts, we at least want to take this blue liquidity out, right? We at least want to take it out. So maybe like this. For puts, right? Don't front run it. I'm telling you what needs to happen. This is the answer to the test. This is the answer to the test. We're in orange until we're not. You understand? We're in orange until we're not. I might need to adjust it, but I'm not going to right just yet. I'm not gonna adjust. I might need to. I'm not going to though, because that would be too self-serving. Because we don't have to be perfect, right? There's no such thing. There's always a margin of error. That's why we have a stop loss with a percentage or whatever, or a dollar amount. There's always a margin of error, right? You always get another bite at the apple. All right, let's see what we got here. It never closed. Never closed. Never closed. Pay attention to what's going on. Don't front run it. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? All right, now be patient. Let's see if this forms support. Let's see if it forms support here. Be patient. We need support to form. Okay, you have to rewind the tape to way back here when I said, look, if you're a gangster, you're holding until the MACD crosses back below. Right? That's what I said. If you're a gangster, you're gonna hold until the MACD crosses back below. And I said I'm not a gangster today because I had to attend to something at the moment. You have to rewind the tape. This has all been said a long time ago. None of this is a surprise. You have to learn to identify your risk. Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. From the words of a very wise man. Okay, we are 100% for our calls today, right? For our call outs, 100%. This one, actually no, this one was actually after 15 minutes. I kind of do have to count this one. Whatever. When I do the end of the, excuse me, I'm back. Excuse me, man. Just got sick out of nowhere. Okay, I'm back. Just be patient here. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't be greedy here. Look, break of orange. That was our entry. Don't be greedy. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. Okay. Man, what the hell? I'm pregnant. I got morning sickness. Don't get old. Don't get old, and I respect the pregnant women because, geez, I feel like I get morning sickness. Okay. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, we're back in business. Wheesh. Back in business. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, orange. Okay. Orange broke. Let's wait for our confirmation. Let's wait for our confirmation. Wait. Okay, yeah, we still got time on this candle. So let's wait for our confirmation, but we see weakness in orange, okay? Okay, I'm better. Okay, sorry. I have to attend to some business. Okay. Excuse me. I didn't even know my mic was on. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Wait for our confirmations. Wait. Do you see why we wait? Wait for your confirmations. No reason to jump. Because remember, we have to ride the wave. We don't know the direction yet. When certain things happen, then we have an idea of the wave. We knew we can only ask for this much on break of orange. We knew we can only ask for this much. So this is what we're in now. So we want to see if it's going to be something like that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just coughed in the goddamn microphone in everyone's ear. We know what our... One moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What are we still in the chop slot? All right, we're still in chop slot. Today has been an interesting day, to say the least. All right. We're still in this lick box. And let's look at the 30-minute. 30 minutes says we still got strength. Uh-oh. That 5-minute broke. That 5-minute broke. I'm gonna clean up the chart really quick. Wait for your confirmations. I'm gonna say it again. Your safety puts somewhere down here, so you know you took out all this liquidity. I'm just telling you, this is where your safety puts are. When we get here, we'll pinpoint it, but somewhere down here for safety puts, quote unquote safety puts. We're still in this lick box, so don't get any bias anywhere. We still haven't formed an orange again, so I can't put orange because we haven't formed it yet. I gotta wait till we form orange. So we're still in blue. Remember, I've been saying we gotta watch out for this blue. this blue liquidity. At minimum, you want to look for this blue liquidity to be taken out, right? At minimum. Now we see weakness in orange. Remember, we went over weakness. So go over the lesson from patterns, and it's lesson 7. Go to lesson 7, and all right, look for confluence, right? Confluence of what do we say? This. Look to see if you have confluence. But in lesson 7, it'll show you exactly what the weakness looks like and then what to expect. So you have a little more confidence when it does happen with the setup, what it looks like when it does happen. So don't front run it. This is just liquidity in here, right? We don't know who's winning this battle. We don't know yet. We'll know soon. The market will reveal itself. Give it a moment. Look, we got to see a strong move this way or a strong move this way. That's the answer. If you don't see it, then what? How long is this lick box going to extend for? We don't know. So just wait for the setup. There's no reason to risk anything right now. We know exactly what needs to happen. Or here's another thing. We're also 100% on our plays today. Why not call it a day? That's another thing. Just call it a day. If we're green, and now we're gonna sit here and come on, because now it's gonna go into what? Compression time, right? The market's gonna start to compress and do this. There's 3 phases in the market. Supposedly that's what they say, right? 3 phases: the morning, the compression, and then the power hour. You see any confluence? You need to start asking yourself these questions. What is the confluence I'm talking about? If you don't know, you need to DM me. You need to DM me. Or send me an email, LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com. I'm gonna get you sorted. Now Discord, you're gonna find strength in numbers. You're gonna find strength in numbers. Don't be afraid to be wrong. I think that's what we're all afraid to be wrong. Who cares? I tell you, like what? I think the last 2 days. No, it wasn't 2 days. I think Monday I took the loss, and I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, look, I got faked out on this secondary liquidity. Took the loss. Oh well, I knew where the next setup was, and then we were able to finish green for the day. It's impossible to lose twice in a row. Almost impossible, right? It's almost impossible to lose twice in a row. I'm gonna check in the Discord now, see what you guys. Okay, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. You're supposed to be strategizing. We're supposed to be saying, okay, if this happens, then I'm going in here. What about you guys? Something like that, you know. Do we see confluence here? And then state the confluence maybe that you're seeing, possibly. State the risks. Say it out loud. You need to start talking. Listen, you're going to be the best trader when you become the best teacher. Start teaching each other. Teach yourself, teach each other. You already know what I'm going to say. You know what to expect, right? You want to see support. This means that it forms support. So you want pink to form some type of support. Now, if it breaks pink and it just shoots, that's the opportunity risk you just lost, sucker. I know you all are foaming at the chomps waiting for this pink. I know you're foaming at the mouth waiting for this pink. Just be patient. if it doesn't look good to you, then it doesn't look good to you. This isn't your setup, right? That's the answer. You don't have, you're not forced to take a trade. It has to look good to you. You need to come up with you need to come up with a strategy, your entry and exit strategy. Well, we know the entry, but you need to come up with your exit strategy. Wait for your confirmations. Let's look at the higher time frames. 5 minute looks like maybe we were looking for a weak bear. 30 minute got some strength. Got some strength. That's how you say power in French. Okay, listen. Hold on, wait. I need to check the Discord. Okay, listen. Everyone pay attention. Pay attention. Listen to me. This is very important. I spent the better part of a week, last week, standing in front of the mirror, training my reflection to blink at the same time I do. And we're getting close. Anyways, back to the action. He's getting close. That reflection, he's getting good. He's almost got it. Let me clean up this chart just a little bit. Did you protect your trade? Did you protect your trade? Are we okay? Are we okay now? Are we okay? Did we survive the one candle? Did we do it? There we go. We survived the one candle and everything. Trade protected. Everybody cool? We have strength in numbers. Look at the money we're printing. We have strength in numbers. Do you see it working? We work together. This is the only way we're going to succeed. And I'm not even talking about as traders. This is confirmed. I'm talking to the internet as a human race. We have to work together because it's confirmed. Look at the money. Trade Discord. I love you too. Don't worry. I already know. I know. I love you too. I love you too. It's okay. You don't have to say it. We got it. Little by little, we're going to grow your account. Okay? Little by little. This takes time. This takes time. We're going to get there. Look, it's going to happen. Believe me. Look at the money we printed. Don't be greedy now. But look at the money. Strength in numbers. And look, if you took profit here, fine, take profit. But the point is that this is what we need to start doing, okay? Our win rate is going to... Listen, you'll see. We finally did it. We worked. Look, when we did it, it worked. We worked as a team. That's what we need to do. Now start managing. This is where you manage, right? If you're taking profit on key level, I already had it marked out. This is what, you know, it's fine. This is fine. This is how we, because look, now that we know how easy it is, because look, what do we have? We had this right here. Now that we know how easy, and look, your entry was, what did I say? Should have been here. Remember, this is going to be the risky one. This means the dance happened. The dance has to happen. You have to. Does everyone see it now? I hope everyone understands like what the entry needs to, what the entry is. I'm gonna clear this, and I want to make sure that everyone understands this thing right here. Okay, look, this was the thing. This is the entry. Because we had to know that all these got stopped out. Does everyone get it? So the dance is a liquidity grab. Every right shoulder, or excuse me, every handle and every right shoulder, right? You see it? Now, if you're sticking to your rules, if you're sticking to your exit rules, maybe you're waiting for the cross, right? Maybe you're taking profit on key level. Maybe, let's see if we form this. Hold on. I've been slacking. Why'd you guys let me slack? Okay, here we go. Look, we know this is what needed to happen for the 5. We know this needed to happen for our puts, which would have been probably on the break of this highlighted blue. This is no surprise. We know exactly what to expect. Maybe double top coming in. Maybe double top coming in. Don't overstay your welcome. So we have entries, we have target key levels, we have our guides, our guardrails, we have so many ways to play this, right? So many ways to play it. You just got to stick to the strategy. It works. Allow it to work. Allow the thing to work. Just try it once. I don't care if you try paper or whatever, just try it. What could it hurt? Embrace the retrace. Now, this is where you need to come up with your rules. Are you a key level trader? Do you want to go heavy and get out quick? That's a strategy. If you want to use your indicator, that's a strategy. If you want to use the guardrail, I use the guardrail, but that's a strategy. I personally use the guardrail. I don't let 2 candles scare me out, because I know it's a movement, right? You have to be okay with the movement. The market has to breathe. This is why I personally use the guardrail. Look at the money we're printing. Look. Survive the retrace. Right? Very simple. You need to come up with your strategy. You know the profit is there. How you handle it is all that's where we need to refine. We need to refine that, how you handle it. So maybe in the Discord you need to be like, hey, not only do you go in on entries, but now you figure out what do you guys feel comfortable. Look at the money we just printed. Look at this money. Look, we stuck together. If you're not in this Discord, then you're alone. You are alone. Look at the lick box. We had our microstructure lick box. This was pretty good. And not only that, did we have confluence? How many times did I say confluence? Look where I was saying it. You have to listen to what I'm saying. I even told you to go back and look at the homework. Remember? Go back and look at the homework. Do we have confluence here? Look at the money we just printed. Come on. Look at this money. There's nothing more I can do. Oh my goodness. Look at the money we're printing. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. We are 100%. We had this 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4. We only had 4 entries, right? This one, I won't even count this one. It was this break of, what is this? Orange. This break of orange. And this. Wait, we only had 4 entries. Or 3. The puts never even. Puts never even happened. Unless you're front running it, now you know not to front run it. Wait for confirmation. That's the only thing. But even if you were wrong, you made it up here. It's hard to be wrong twice in a row. Look at the money we just printed. Don't get greedy. Okay. What's your strategy? Are you gonna take yellow or matte? Which one is it? Eesh. I'm gonna tighten it. I'm putting my stop on key level 65, right above 65, right above it, because that's what I'm comfortable with. And if I stop out here, I stop out here. I don't care. I don't care. I went heavy. Why did I go heavy? Because Pink Ranger. That's why Pink Rangers are 100%. They're 100%. This is the Pink Rangers are 100%. If you want to win 100% in the stock market, you have to join LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'm gonna get you sorted out. It's proof. I have proof. This is we prove it every day. Look at the money. You see, you don't, and then stop being twitchy with your stop losses. It's your stop losses. You're being twitchy. You're not even allowing 5-10 minutes. If you want a 30-minute move, guess how long you gotta wait. If you want a 30-second move, you know exactly what to do. So it's on you. How you know where the entries are. It was orange, orange, pink. That was it. Nothing else happened. If you went in earlier, stop doing that. Wait for confirmation. No big deal. We do this every day. I'm trailing along, yellow. I'll be right back. I was just talking and I was on mute. Jesus. Don't get old. If I can survive this retrace, then I'm going to start moving up my stop. That's how I'm going to do it. So be patient here with your exits. Be patient. You don't have to be too twitchy on your stop loss. Just be patient. Embrace the retrace. The exit hasn't even triggered yet. The exit has not triggered yet. None of them have triggered. If you don't realize what's happening in front of your face, none of our exits have triggered. Our entry triggered, our exit has not triggered. None of them. I told you, I'm putting my stop here. If I survive this retrace, then I'll move it. I'm telling you what I'm doing before it happens. Do you understand you have a better shot at allowing the strategy to play out than not? Your best bet is to let it play out. Because it works. This is how we become profitable in the stock market. Rhino, welcome. Welcome, my friend. You're in good hands. Okay, also I want to say to the Discord that when I make my videos, sometimes your names or pictures are in the videos, and I'll try to edit it out if you want. Just let me know if you notice it and you want me to edit it or take it down, whatever. I'll take it down, I guess. But if that's something that's gonna bother you, your avatar or name or whatever on the internet, you need to tell me now. I'm trailing along yellow. I'm wondering, did everyone take profit, or because I see a lot of, okay, that's fine. All right, good, that's good, no problem. Okay, so now at this point here, I want you to review and see which strategy would have worked out better for, okay, next setup, that's fine. But you see we're still in yellow, right? So I'm glad okay, so we got the entries down. Cool, we got our entries down. Got it. Let's work on these exits, okay? That's gonna be our next step. We're gonna work on exits. I know it feels gross. You have to embrace the retrace. It's fine. Look at the money we're printing. But wait, okay, you're right. Even though I'm telling you what I'm doing, I don't expect you to do that. That's fine. But we need this. You need to see what's happening so you can feel comfortable with, no. And last time, I stopped myself out for no reason. This time, I'm gonna do this thing. That's kind of the mindset you need to have. Now we see beautiful liquidity. Beautiful liquidity. Look. Let's see if we touch key level here. Oh my goodness. Look at the money we printed today. Just by sticking to our rules. Look at look at this. The pink rangers are 100%. 100%. I'm still printing money. There's no reason to leave this trade. High above the water. We didn't even break it. There's no reason to leave the trade. This is, look at the money. Okay. We had a good day today. We had a very good day. And I'm glad we all walked through this because now I feel like we have a lot of confidence now. This is gonna, don't be overconfident. you know, we still gotta make it make sense, but I'm really glad we had today. Even if you took, I don't know, if you took a loss, whatever, hopefully you see, you know, what the future is now. Let's not overstay our welcome here. Are we at all-time highs? I didn't even check. Oh, we're about, ooh, we're like, oh, we're about to hit all-time high. Oh, we're testing all-time high. Look, 67.36. Hold on. Okay, all-time highs right here. You think we're gonna hit it? You think we're gonna test all-time high? Now you're like, is it too late to get in? Maybe I can scalp it from here to here. Can I scalp it from here to here? All-time high, he just pointed something out to me. Can I scalp it from here to here? Is it for sure gonna hit? What's the likelihood it's gonna hit? I don't know. You think we're like 6 cents away or whatever and they're not gonna test it? I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Come on. Okay, come on. Maybe a weak bear cycle will get us to all-time high. Maybe we need a weak bear cycle. But we have no setup for anything, right? If we're either in a call now, and hold on, I need to pay attention to my trade really quick. Okay, I'm gonna take some off the table if we close below this yellow. I'll take some off the table. Other than that, I'm gonna leave. I'll probably take a third. I'll take a third off if it. Hold on, I gotta pay attention. I'll take a third of my contracts off. Probably underneath. I'm gonna move all my contracts here to 66, 65. I'm gonna put 1/3 here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a third here. I'm gonna leave the other third for all-time high. I'm still here. I'm just being quiet. I'm still here. See this trending up bear cycle? Remember I told you that sometimes the bear cycle can trend up? Man, if this thing doesn't hit 67.36, something's wrong in the world. What the hell? Oh my. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave my stops here, I guess. I'm gonna leave them underneath this wick right here. You know what? I'm gonna move all my contracts because all-time highs, I'm expecting a significant pullback to close the cup. So I'm gonna move all my all my contracts on. I mean, they're all protected, obviously, but I'm trying to think if I want to move all of them and take profit here, or I really want. I'm gonna stick to my plan. I'm gonna take. All right, I'm gonna leave half here, and then half I'm gonna leave. That's my plan. Half instead of a third. That's too much math for me. I'm dumb. All right, let's see what happens. I really want all-time highs to hit. I want to collect more off this. I know I'm being greedy, but I just really want this to hit, and it doesn't look like it wants to do it. So I gotta manage my expectation, right? I'm already in profit. You know, do I want to be greedy? Kinda, but I know I shouldn't be, because I know that greed's gonna lead to destruction. But man, I just really believe it's gonna hit this 36, but I'm not gonna have a bias. So I'm gonna, like, what I want to do is just leave all the contracts until it hits the target. But that'll be a nice little payout if it gets up to there. Not that we haven't been paid out 4 times today, but or 3 times, because I actually didn't take that first trade. I did not take the first trade. Okay, come on, give me some strength. I know you're in a bear cycle. Please don't bear cycle me. Don't bear cycle me. There we go. Come on. Look at me. I'm hanging on the thread of every candle now. I hate that. I hate hanging on the thread of the candle. I'm just gonna stick to my strategy. It's okay. Now, yeah, I'm definitely being greedy now. I'm nickel and diming right now. I have an idea what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna let that happen. If it doesn't, then that's fine. I can't complain about, you know, sitting here and clicking a button and making a good amount of money for a day. Can't complain about that. But if you're interested in learning how to trade like this, send me an email to LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com, and I'm gonna get you sorted out. Trading off YouTube is gonna be difficult because you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're gonna be lost in the sauce trying to take trades. It's gonna go against you, and you're gonna be upset. Then you're gonna blame me. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. So, because you have no idea what the strategy is, what the setups are, so you don't know what to look out for. I mean, it's possible, but a little risky to trade like that. Just join the Discord. It's free for a day. You see if it's something you like. If it's not, then you lose nothing. Matter of fact, you're gonna get the whole day. Or if you try it on a weekend, I give the whole weekend usually. If not, then you no risk, no obligation. Yeah, nothing to lose really. I promise you're only gonna gain knowledge. I promise you that. See, this is the boring part. Now you just gotta sit and let your strategy play out. That's it. And hopefully we learn to embrace the retrace. We're not gonna let one red candle stop us out. We're gonna get better. You'll see. It's gonna happen. I'm afraid to move the stop because I don't want them to like liquidity grab real quick and then shoot up. So I'm just gonna leave it here. I mean, technically it should be down here, but I'll leave it here. Let's look at the 5 minute. Oh, come on. It wants to touch it so bad. But by the way, on Sunday, the Discord all together, Rhino, I think you had right before you left, we plotted this entire move here. On Sunday, we plotted this entire move. So none of this is a surprise. Man, I really want to get these couple, get me to the damn target. Let's go. Come on. Why is it doing this? If they turn around right here, that would be insane. That would be insane. All right, now I'm seeing the MACD like trending down, but oh wait, sorry. I'm still in this trade. I'm still holding this trade. But it's like really testing me to just stop out. It looks so tempting to stop out right now. Man, I'm gonna start inching it a little by little. I'm gonna inch it a little by little. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do anything. Okay. I'm just gonna, whatever happens, happens. If this doesn't hit 67.36, I will just be extremely surprised and I'll be okay with that. I've been surprised before. Like on my birthday. I was surprised. I was like, wow, another pair of tube socks. Thanks. Didn't expect that. Hey, thanks for this Snuggie. But hit the target already. Man, the state is... I don't want Theta to start eating up my contract, man. Hell, I got places to go. I have a reflection that I need to train how to blink. What the hell? Hit the target. What are they doing? They want it. They want. I'm hoping they don't like all of a sudden spike down, grab liquidity from this 66, 65, and then grab liquidity and spike up. That's most likely what's gonna happen. I don't have time to hold for that. Bro, it's about to stop me out. It didn't trigger my stop yet. It's probably it still didn't trigger the stop. Come on. Yeah, I can't move it now because if I can't move it an inch now, so. Okay, I made a mistake. I moved it down $1 and I should have left it. I tried to give it room and it stopped me out. Okay, good trade. So we took it from, I waited till we closed above 66.18, Pink Ranger, and stopped out here. That was a good move. I was playing it too tight. You know, I know this is the liquidity box here. I was playing a little too tight. I'm not upset with it. It was a good move. I knew what I was doing, so I take full responsibility. I was playing it too tight. Man. Part of me wants to wait till it retests this and then just insta get in, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's look for the next setup. See what we got. Okay, actually, I only got a few minutes here. Let me, I'm gonna set Discord. Look, I said my other stop should have been down here, but on this little dance right here, but I didn't. It's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna go back now, but oh my goodness, if this thing. Okay, let me set you guys up on the 5-minute. Alright, the 5-minute looks pretty straightforward, so. Oh, I already have it plotted. I already have the 5-minute plotted, so. Look, your safety puts under 6601. And then you know to expect, if it is, you gotta expect that, okay? And then you see another lick box right here. Okay, I was just doing a whole bunch of talking on mute. I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna go through that again. For some more upside, I would like to see a deeper pullback. I want to see maybe a inverse head form here. However, you see how the structure was here? If I think this is thin structure, this is very similar to this, so it doesn't mean anything. It's just, you know, my personal opinion. If we build enough liquidity inside this 66.65 and 67.36, if we build enough liquidity and we see confluence maybe, but beyond this, I don't know. This is all-time high, right? Are we really expecting energy past all-time high? For this, we definitely need a significant break, retest, and reject. Now, if it just shoots out of nowhere, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'll take that opportunity loss and I'll wait for the retest. That's my answer. All-time high? You think I'm gonna go heavy on all-time high on calls? Buy heavy at the top. Sure, I mean, now is it possible that they break it just for liquidity grab and then stop everybody out? Yeah, that's possible too. But if it does not hit all-time high, I would be extremely surprised right now. Like extremely, like I'm just thinking, why would they turn around in the middle of the water like this? At least hit the target, right? You know the orders are at all-time high. Let's analyze this, okay? Let's analyze this for a second. This is sideways. There's nothing to talk about. If it doesn't hit this, I'll be surprised. That's all I'll say. Our setup is on. Let me explain this setup again. Your puts has to look like this, somewhere below this, okay? That's the answer for puts. It's gotta look something like that. For calls, I personally would want to see, especially at all-time highs, right? I need to see deeper structure, and then I want to see this make a shoulder, and I want to see a shoulder here. This would tell me, if we do the dance here, that we have some strength for the up. That's what I would like to see, something like that. I need to see that liquidity is being built up. This is completely sideways. Why is it not touching all-time high? I don't know. It needs to get there though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna spend another 2 minutes on here. All right, this going on. I'm gonna work on the wins really quick, so the chart is gonna look messed up for a second. Give me a second. Okay, YouTube, that's been my time. It's been a pleasure. If you're interested in learning how to trade like this, send me an email, LiveSPYTrading@gmail.com, and I'm going to get you sorted out. Have a good day. Bye.